what could be cooler than that?
And a lot of them, touche, and they bring their wives even.
They do. and sometimes they meet their wives.
So, yeah. And that, we had talked about how that promotes, that's some way for somebody, it seems like when we exercise, we're like running around the block, but this gives them a chance to do something sexy and fun together.
It's very mild exercise with someone that you like. We have a young couple in their 20s that said they had gotten to the point in their lives where they were always doing separate things, and I met the husband in a networking group. The last person I expected to come to my tango class brought his wife, brought his cousin. He and the wife say they now enjoy, they spend a lot of more time together now, and the cousin actually met his new girlfriend at our tango class.
So, it's not your old ballroom dancing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
No, you can just sort of stop at 1 and stay there.
Ooh, I like that. And there's a lot of places you can actually get out of the studio and dance at dance.
Absolutely. There is a thriving tango subculture in Dallas. It wasn't really expected, but it is there. You can dance tango 4 to 5 nights a week around the Dallas Metroplex. And there are many wonderful teachers. If you don't want to drive to North Dallas, there's some great folks right in town.
Is there an age that you see more than often, or is it just kind of spanning the globe?
It spans the globe, but usually folks have to have a certain maturity level to really enjoy it, because it is not an immediate gratification dance. It takes a little while to learn. And if you're of an age where perhaps, the knees aren't working like they used to, you will discover that there are ways to dance tango at any age.
Oh, I like that.
You can imply from that what you want.
And we talked a little bit about how great that would be for, and I got Kelly sitting next to you, because I guess I'm trying to talk you into it. I'll move in a little bit, Kelly. She's getting married, and how that you have actually taught some young people that are getting married, or older people, when they do that first dance out. Now, wouldn't that be neat to go out there and
well, and we've talked about we will be taking dance lessons, because my fiance is he's kind of a klutz, so
perfect. We'll take him.
Well, we will be taking lessons, and he even suggested it. But the funny thing about this is, it was actually right when Wedding Crashers came out. It's my best friend, and he wanted to take ballroom dancing lessons, and he came to me and he was like, "Will you go do this with me?" I go, "No, I don't want to go take ballroom dancing lessons. Like, this sounds, no." And he's straight, and his whole thought was, like the Wedding Crashers, we can go get girls, kind of thing. Like, I need to know how to dance so I can do this. But he didn't want to take a random girl that he was, somewhat dating, because he didn't want her to think it was serious. So he was trying to convince me. Well, then every time we would go out, we would be at a bar, and he would be like, "You guys," and like try to talk all of our guys into doing a group class. So do you guys do that kind of thing? Like, he would really proposition everybody at the bar and be like, "You guys, this is the best idea. We're gonna get so many girls. It's just like Wedding Crashers."
Met somebody that can help you.
Well, we can definitely help. And in terms of first dance, we teach tango, but we also teach people that have never danced a step. They pick out whatever song they want, and we can take it from there.
But imagine a bunch of young people going into a club and doing the Argentine
We
tango.
would love that. We can set up. I can even set up private classes for people,
And
so
that's
that
what
they
they
don't have
had
to
been.
dance in front.
That
of
was what they
other
wanted
people.
to do, was our group go and take a class, and either go to happy hour or whatever, and then go to the
We
to
made a
the class.
referral right here over to you.
I did a bachelorette party a few weeks ago. I actually taught them salsa.
Okay.
So,
okay.
sort of salsa.
And she did the Thriller, as we saw that. There was a picture up there.
Yeah, I did teach the Thriller at the Halloween gala at the Hotel Intercontinental.
So she teaches more than just the Argentine tango. And there's actually a video at her Facebook site and at their YouTube site that shows her teaching. And so you could watch that. And it's really, it doesn't look as hard. She makes it look easy. And it looks like the people are getting it. And that's one of the things that the Nothing But Net that they're going to have. This is what's so unique. 12:30 to 5:30 is going to be networking. And tell me about, we saw it on the
about Nothing But Net. Okay. Well, the idea of Nothing But Net, there are opportunities to network all over DFW, and there are many wonderful opportunities. But what a lot of people have is a long learning curve on the way to learn how to network effectively. And so we waste a lot of time and a lot of money going to meetings, not knowing how to talk to people, not knowing how to follow up, and saying, why am I spending $15, $20 every couple of days to go have lunch somewhere, and I'm not getting any business from it. It's because there are skills in networking people can learn, and techniques they can apply to make it more effective, and take that time between walking into your first networking meeting and getting a solid business referral to close business. We can take it from 6 months to a few weeks if people really know what they're doing. So Nothing But Net learn is an important part of that. We have 8 fantastic speakers that are going to be there.
I know several of them,
two keynotes. One of our lucky sort of finds on a speaker is Lee Thurburn. He founded FlashNet in Dallas many years ago, took it public, and now he's coming up with a new venture. But he's going to talk about using blogs as a way to connect your interpersonal networking, your face-to-face networking, with your social networking, with getting found on search engines. And Lee has many, many years of experience, and he knows how to put who you know into work to make that work for you. And then we have other people talking about things like what net to wear, so how to dress when you go out networking. And the world of business fashion is always changing, and other people talking on social media. It's down to basics, how to do your 30-second commercial and not waste those precious 30 seconds that you have. And of course, most importantly, how to follow up afterwards. We have a relationship marketing guru, Jody Wersing, who is going to be talking about how to make it all work. So check out those workshops.
Yeah, and Jeff Klein, who was here last week, he's going to be
Yes,
out there doing
Jeff
it.
Klein.
And then we've got a couple of studio audience
Yes.
members here from Corner Labs. They're going to be
Corner 6 Labs,
Yeah.
Dwayne and Travis, who have also really held my hand through getting me onto blog and Twitter and all these things that those young people do. So I have learned how to tweet.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. You have quite a fan club, and that's one of the things why I see you being successful. Like, so I watched you. We came into the networking arena about the same time, and so I mean, she just really and you're a nice person, and you're talented. So I'm looking forward. You got a good group together, and everybody can go to. I've got at the Facebook fan page. I've got the links there, but they can also go to MagnusMediaUSA.com, and
Yes.
and there's it's got pre-sales coming up. We're going to talk a little bit more about it, because one of the things is after the event, after this is all over at 5:30, it's going to turn into a party, social mixer and disco.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We figured that after 5 hours of education, that people need to bust loose a little bit. So one of Magnus Media's specialties is the video disco. We play the original music videos. We specialize in 60s, 70s, and 80s, but recently we have opened up to current music. So along with the Stylistics and John Travolta, you will have Lady Gaga and the Pussycat Dolls.
Wow.
So one of the recent classes I taught was how to do a little routine from Bad Romance, the part up where they're standing up, not the part crawling around on the floor. But we're going to do some Lady Gaga. We're going to have some fun. And
That would be fun.
if I may brag about our event a little bit, the cover price if you buy them pre-sale is only $20. And that $20 includes 5 hours of education, the party afterwards, and food from the Hotel Intercontinental. You're on your own for alcohol, but we're going to educate you, feed you, and entertain you for 8 hours for $20, which is less than most people spend at their average networking lunch.
It's a Friday night.